Hi, I'm Nate Wakeford. I'm your masculinity and mindset coach. And today I'm going to share about how your woman lost respect for you and how you're going to get it back. Past videos I shared about the masculine frame and how it is so important to have an internal sense of authority and an internal frame of reference. And this relates directly towards your level of respect that you have for yourself and the way that you expect to be treated by others. When a woman has lost respect for you, it's because you are not respecting yourself in some capacity. Now, common examples of the way that a woman will test you, and when you fail, she will gradually confirm that she should not be giving her respect to you. Now, typically, that loss of respect is through a series of events, unless you do something really, really bad to have lost her respect in some capacity. So examples might be that she notices that you're not respecting yourself, meaning she might notice that you're not integrous with your word, that you say you're going to do something and then you don't. She might notice that you're not integrous with your time. She might notice that you give it away freely. She might notice that you are seeking in some way to gain validation or approval from her because you ultimately don't hold it for yourself. She might notice that it's easier to manipulate you, that you do things that you don't want to just to please her. She might notice that you don't have any great purpose or direction in life, and therefore you make her your purpose and direction in life, which no woman wants, certainly not in the long term. So the way that you gain respect is to first respect yourself. You need to get into the frame that is reinforced through disciplined behaviors, getting up early, going to the gym, starting to learn how to relate to women and communicate to women from a framed perspective. See, men are made, I've talked about this before. So you have to go about building an authentic frame and be integrated in that if you want to truly gain the respect of both men and women. You can't fake this over a long term. You need to build it within inside of yourself. The more that you become a framed man, the more that you will start to build your own esteem, your own respect for yourself, and then therefore you will start to expect that others communicate in the same way that you do to yourself. You'll expect that they respect you in the way that you respect yourself. Other ways that you can be building a masculine frame is having the ability to sit in intensity, and that includes emotional intensity. The way that I did that is by standing on nail boards, sitting in ice bars, hot saunas or temazcals here in Mexico. And when you are able to sit in intensity and maintain your stillness, you develop that internal authority, that internal frame of reference in a way that you become non-reactive. You have more resourcefulness because you can choose how you respond rather than being reactive in your response. Similarly, when you start to really cultivate this sense of self-love and you start to feel yourself within, when you stop seeking externally for the things that you are now giving to yourself, you will become a strong man in your center. You become more embodied. And if you're doing the polarity practices as well, that will bring you into your penetrative energy. That will make you more direct in your communication. And also, when you start to drop into your penetrative energy, you become more still. You'll start to become more calm. And you'll start to protect that calmness. And so you won't tolerate unnecessary chaos. You won't tolerate unnecessary disrespect. You won't take responsibility for the burdens of another. Now, that doesn't mean you can't have mercy at some times in terms of having empathy and compassion. Of course you can. It's more about you don't take on other people's problems, men or women. And you don't tolerate that which diminishes you or detracts you away from your path and purpose in life. If you find yourself in a position where you've lost respect, you need to come back to yourself as a priority. Come back to yourself, build yourself up, earn the respect from within yourself, because if you're trying to compensate to get respect back, more than likely you're going to be doing the opposite. You're going to be losing more respect as you try to win favor, as you try to demonstrate that all of a sudden you're a changed man when you really haven't put in the effort yet. Women will see through it. You can't fake it because there will be no longevity to it. Come back to yourself. Don't be fear of loss. Don't give up on yourself. Don't abandon yourself, Make yourself the highest priority. Your emotional well-being, the highest priority. Become committed to your highest path, your highest trajectory in life, and fill yourself up. Pour from a full and overflowing cup. Can't emphasize that enough. When you deeply take care of yourself, you're going to be in a better shape to take care of everyone around you. And when you respect yourself, then you'll start commanding that respect from others. I hope this has been helpful. And if you have any other questions, post them below. You can also join Sovereign Brotherhood. There we have numerous resources, free resources available, including guides on developing a masculine frame, Sovereign Power Program. So I hope to see you in there. And also hit the subscribe button, pass this on to your friends, invite them. Really, this is a tremendous resource if you're on the path to developing masculine frame. So I hope you come along the journey with me. It will improve your life. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.